อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภะคะวาพุทธังภะคะวันตังอภิวาเทมิสวากขาโตภะคะวะตาธัมโมธัมมังนัมมัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตวากสังโฆสังฆังนามามินะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ
Let me invite to the chair.
Now we would like to invite Venerable Dr. Pramahā Virasak Aphinantavethi, Director of Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program MCU, to deliver the report to the Chairman.
Respected to most venerable Associate Professor Dr. Panya Vajrabandit, Vice Rector for Academic Affairs, Mahajulalongkorn Ratchavidyalaya University, the President of today's ceremony. Respected to most venerable Dr. Prakru Samu Wachiravit Titawangso, Director of International Buddhist Study College IBSC. อาจารย์ดร.แม่ชีนฤมล จีวัฒนาสุข Director of MA in Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program อาจารย์ศักดิ์ชัย สกบูชา Lecturer of Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program Administrators, Lecturers, Staff, and all dear distinguished guests, brother and sister in Dhamma. I'm Pramahā Virasak Aphinantavethi, Director of Innovative Mindfulness in Peace Study Program, IBSC MCU. On behalf of Administrator, Lecturer Staff of IBSC, under the leadership of Venerable Dr. Prakru Samu Vajrabandit Titawangso, Director of IBSC, we would like to express our sincere thanks to the most Venerable Associate Professor Dr. Panya Vajrabandit for kindly come to our International Day of Peace 2025, organized by Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program today. This celebration is a part of United Nations International Day of Peace, observed annually on 21st September worldwide. The United Nations established this day to strengthen idea of peace both within and among all nations and peoples. By organizing today events, IBSC and MCU join the global community in and honoring this international occasion, emphasizing the role of mindfulness, compassion, and Buddhist wisdom in fostering peace and unity across diversity. Appreciation to the distinguished supporter of the scholarship, keynote speaker, panelists, moderators, and masters of ceremony as follows. So I would like to invite the supporter of scholarship, keynote speaker, panelist, moderator, and master of ceremony to receive the certificate from the president of the ceremony. I would like to invite first Dr. Piyarom Bunnak, the distinguished supporter of scholarship for the MA in Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program. Next, I would like to invite, sorry. So for Dr. Piyarom Bunnak, she is the main supporter for the scholarship for MA Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program. She also alumni of the PhD Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program as well. Thank you so much for your support. And next, I would like to invite the Venerable Dr. Chanfaptir from Plum Village. He is a Dhamma teacher and also keynote speaker today. He will give the speech on happiness is here and now from International Meditation Center of Thai Plum Village. Thank you so much. And next, I would like to invite panelists of mindfulness for a peaceful world from MTV Perspective, Mahayana, Theravada, and Vajrayana. I would like to invite Sister Tin Ngok, Mahayana Perspective, please. For the Sister Tin Ngok, she is representative of the Buddhist study from MA program. She will the representative of the Mahayana perspective for the panelists today. And next, I would like to invite Venerable Sontavi Thomprasad from Theravada perspective to receive the certificate from the Most Venerable President. For Venerable Sontavi is the student of Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program for the PhD program from Laos. Yes. And next, I would like to invite Venerable Tenjin Rabke from Vajrayana perspective. He from Bhutan. He also a student of Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program. And I would like to invite the Master of Ceremony, Mr. Damrong Luang Waramkun, the PhD student from Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program. And Sister Wasini Khongnaisat, MA in Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program, please. So today, through this activity, participants will gain not only a deeper understanding of Buddhist wisdom, but also practical insights into applying mindfulness for personal happiness and collective peace. This collaboration truly embodies the vision of IBSC and MCU, advancing peace through education, interfaith, collaboration, and social engagement. Finally, may I now respectfully invite Most Venerable Associate Professor Dr. Pra Panya Vajrapandit, Vice Rector for Academic Affairs, MCU, to the President of today's ceremony, to kindly deliver opening speech and give the special lecture on topic cultivating happiness through Theravada wisdom for global peace. Thank you.
respect to all Mahasangha, Venerable monk from both Theravada tradition and Mahayana tradition, and Bhikkhuni led by Venerable Dr. Pakru Sabuk Washirawit Tita Wangso, Director of IBSC, International Buddhist College of MCU. And good morning, distinguished guests and all participants, especially Venerable from Pham Village, Thailand. Today I'm very happy and very pleased. Thank you so much for inviting me to be to join the opening ceremony. Today is the IBSC International Buddhist College of MCU by the Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Study Program, organized the International Day of Peace as a part of International Day of Peace by United Nations, right? UN. Let me open the program from now on. Okay, also I am invited to give a keynote speech on cultivating happiness through Theravada Buddhism for global peace. And let me share with you some my idea based on Theravada Buddhism. I think not different from Mahayana Buddhism. Yes, because my background in Theravada Buddhism. Okay. Today we organize the International Day of Peace by United Nations. It seems to me that when we talk about the International Day of Peace, mean our world today lack peace, right? We need peace. We wish peace to spread all over the world. Peace really important. Today, my topic today, I would like to share with you the peace in Buddhist perspective. Right? As you know, I would like to share with you the connection or relationship between happiness and peace in Theravada Buddhism. Happiness and peace come together. Without happiness, without peace, without peace, without happiness. When we talk about peace in the world today, we talk peace in terms of negative peace. Peace means the absence of conflict. Peace means the absence of conflict. Absence is a negative side of peace, right? But Buddhism emphasizes the positive peace. Mean if you want peace, you should develop yourself, develop people in the world. Not only resolve the conflict by political method, right? Negotiation. But Buddhism view that the different causes of conflict come from inside and then spread to outside. So in Buddhism, we divide happiness into different levels. The lowest level of worldly happiness, that's called in Pali samisa sukha. Samisa sukha, right? Samisa sukha means worldly happiness derived from sensory pleasure or sensory happiness and external condition. You are happy because you have external condition, right? Like you have money. Without money, you cannot be happy. Your happiness depends on external factor, external condition, like like money, like yeah. This is dependent happiness. Dependent happiness. Happiness dependent on external things. It's called worldly happiness. It is temporarily impermanent and ultimate unsatisfying. And the Buddha said in Anana Sutta, Anguttara Nikaya, the Sutta number 4, the Buddha divided the worldly sukha into four kinds. Atti sukha, happiness of ownership or having wealth. Our happy come from ownership, come from having money, and etc. Phokha sukha, happiness of using or consuming wealth. Without consuming, without happiness. The more you consume, the more you happy. It is a slogan. The more you eat, the more you happy. Happiness comes from eating, comes from consuming. Anana sukha, happiness of being debt free. Debt free. And the last one, anavacha sukha, happiness of blameless ethical life. Is it more inner happiness? Okay. And the second level, spiritual happiness, niramisa sukha. Niramisa sukha. Spiritual happiness is a higher, purer form of happiness. It arises from mental cultivation, from like a metta, loving kindness, karuna, compassion, letting go of desire. Letting go of desire. No attachment, no upadhana. It's independent, free happiness, independent of external circumstances. For example, the containment of renunciation, the enjoy and calm from meditative state. Like when you live, if we can live with mindfulness, like you are program, right? Innovative and mindfulness and peace. This your program seem to me that you try to apply inner happiness, innovative mindfulness and peace study. Inner and outer peace and happiness together. Right. This kind of happiness or nilamisa sukha mean without a sensory pleasure. Ni mean no or without. Amisa mean like a physical belonging, physical possession, something like that. Is it the inner peace, inner happiness? This is the middle level of happiness. it's quite independent, free from external circumstances. And the highest happiness, the happiness of jhana. Actually, spiritual happiness of Nirvana is related to happiness of jhana, the middle, one kind of the middle happiness. Jhana is the result or consequences of meditation practice, especially the samatha meditation, right? There are two types of meditation in Buddhism, as you know very well. Samatha meditation for peace, for the peace of mind, for stillness of mind, for stability of mind, for the concentration of mind, like samatha meditation. So jhana is the result, the consequence, the outcome of samatha meditation or calmness meditation. When we practice calmness meditation, higher and higher, more and more higher, we will get the state of jhana factor. One of jhana factor, there are many kinds of jhana factor. One of them is happiness, sukha, ekakhata, piti, sukha, ekakhata, right? Vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha, and upekha. So piti or bliss, non-sensually bliss, sukha, happiness, is the result of the higher samatha meditation practice. Inner is one kind of inner happiness. This form of happiness is considered far superior to any worldly pleasure, but belong to worldly in the jhana sukha or happiness of jhana separation is one kind of worldly, the higher worldly sukha that we can attain by samatha meditation practice. And the highest happiness, nibbana sukha. Nibbana is the complete extinguishing of the fires, the fire of greed, lakakhi, in the Atitta Pariyaya Sutta, right? You know, in Atitta Pariyaya Sutta, the Buddha said about the three kinds of fire. Kena Atittang, burning by what? In the Atitta, Kena Atittang. Atittang lakakkhina, tosakhina, mohakhina. The Buddha asked a question: burning by what? Burning by the fire of passion, lakha. Burning by the fire of greed, by the fire of hatred, by the fire of delusion. So when we Nibbana, the one definition of Nibbana, destruction or distinguishment of three kinds of fire: greed, hatred, and delusion. It is not happiness in conventional sense, but a state of absolute, unshakable peace. Unshakable peace. Akuppa me vimutti. Akuppa in Pali. Akuppa, unshakable happiness or unshakable peace. So we can say that peace and happiness are synonym each other. Sometimes the Buddha use the peace or santi in Pali as one of synonym of Nibbana. Santi is one synonym of Nibbana. in Dhammapada, verse number 204, the Buddha said, Santi paramang sukhang. Santi paramang sukhang. Peace is the highest happiness. And also, natti santi parang sukhang, right? There is no happiness greater than peace. Natti santi parang sukhang. There is no happiness greater than peace. Peace is the highest happiness. Peace and happiness are same. So to cultivating my topic, cultivating happiness through Theravada wisdom for global peace. When you create happiness, you will get peace. Because peace and happiness, same. Same. Okay. Let me repeat again the progression of happiness. Worldly happiness, temporary and conditioned or dependent. Spiritual happiness, internal and cultivated. Nibbana, final unconditioned peace. Unconditioned peace. Asankhata, unconditioned. Okay. Inner and outer connection. Inner and outer connection. Buddhism teaches that external peace begins with internal peace. But in the world today, we emphasize only outer peace, external peace. Don't care about the inner peace. Don't care. Just outer peace. Okay, enough. We can live together. We can live together with compromising, right? But we don't care. We don't interested in the inner development, spiritual development within human. Okay. Our personal state of mind directly impacts our interaction with others and by extension, the world. True and lasting global peace or sustainable peace, sustainable global peace cannot be achieved without cultivating individual peace. The peace in the world today, external peace, cannot guarantee sustainable peace or cannot guarantee lasting peace because it is just external peace. But you have the fire in your mind. 3 kinds of fire in your mind. Burning, you have burning in your mind. The fire of greed, rakaki. The fire of hatred, tosaki. The fire of delusion, mohaki. Our mind burning now. But external, okay, peace. But internal, burning. The way of global peace today. But in Buddhism, we emphasize both inner and outer peace. Inner peace is the foundation of external peace or external peace. Basis of foundation of external peace. Okay. Buddhist view of peace. My time finished 10. Buddhist view of peace. Peace in Buddhism is not just the absence of conflict. not just the absence of conflict. It is a positive, right? A positive state of mind. Positive, not negative. Characterized by calmness, stability, and freedom from mental defilements. Kilesa. The Pali word for peace, santi, means calmness or tranquility or peace. Like Buddha said, let me say again, Natti santi parang sukham. There is no happiness higher than peace. When we have peace and happiness, only peace but without happiness, not sustainable, right? Nowadays we have peace but we have no happiness. We live in peace but no happiness, right? If we have peace and also happiness, I think it's guarantee sustainable peace or lasting peace. Because we are I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I have peace and happy. Happy and peace come together. Not peace without happiness. Okay. Happiness at the foundation of peace. A mind filled with sensual desire or kamaraka. Sensual desire, anger, tosa, and delusion, moha, is inherently restless. Restless. ฟุ้งซ่าน restless. Vikita and agitated. This inner agitation leads to external conflict, both with others and within yourself, within oneself. Conflict with oneself. we have not only conflict with other people, but conflict with ourselves, inner conflict. Yeah. Kamaraka, dosa, moha, raka, dosa, moha are the cause of both inner conflict and outer conflict. By cultivating spiritual happiness, Chana Sukha or Niramisa Sukha, we calm the mind and reduce this mental defilement, kilesa, mental defilement, ilet. This inner peace then naturally extends to our relationship with others. This is what we call positive peace, positive happiness. Our inside has been developed more and more, and then extend to the outside, right? Positive happiness, positive peace. But when we talk about negative peace, we mean absent of something, absent of something. Yeah, absent of something. This is negative. But when we talk about positive happiness and peace, we mean what we have more and more, and develop more and more. Yeah, positive. Okay, role of loving kindness, metta. Metta is one example of Buddhist teaching that can be applied for world peace, global peace. And also compassion, karuna, compassion, especially in Mahayana Buddhism. Compassion, loving kindness, compassion, especially like Venerable Dalai Lama, Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh, ทิกยัด peace is every step สันติภาพทุกอย่างก้าว peace is every step when about Thich Nhat Hanh talk about peace or like in the book his book name peace is every step he mean mindfulness peace and mindfulness same when you have mindfulness you have peace loving kindness or metta is a key practice for bridging individual happiness with global peace metta bhavana metta kindness loving kindness meditation when we talk about metta spreading นะการแผ่เมตตา so the spread of loving kindness we practice metta spreading after finish meditation practice then we spread loving kindness metta to the all being in the world but in the Tipitaka in the Pali Sutta metta bhavana is one kind of meditation like a samatha meditation vipassana meditation metta also is one kind of meditation right loving kindness meditation involve radiating thoughts of loving kindness to oneself and then to all living being without exception even our enemy we should have loving kindness to them the one who kill you the one who hurt you you should have loving kindness to them no exception unconditioned loving kindness unlimited loving kindness unconditioned loving borderless loving kindness we can love everyone even you don't love me you hate me I love you I love you this is the unconditional love unconditional loving kindness I love you even you don't love me my love is universal to all being this is what we call in Buddhist text like in Visuddhimagga appamanya right appamanya metta appamanya mean immeasurable mean universal mean unconditional unlimited appamanya okay so if everyone in the world has appamanya metta universal love not only you should love everyone not only the people in your country your family your friend your Thai people I love only Thai people I don't love the people outside my country this is this is the limit conditional love conditional mean if you are Thai I love you if you don't Thai you are not Thai I don't love you this is conditional right unconditional even you are from Vietnam you from Laos you from Cambodia you from Nepal I love you this is unconditional universal this practice this show feeling of hostility and ill will dosa okay the link to the noble eightfold path our topic today cultivating happiness through Theravada wisdom how to develop how to cultivate ourselves and society to global peace according to the principle of the noble eightfold path or Ariyamaka the noble eightfold path is the practical guide to achieving this inner peace for example right thought sankappa, right thought, right action, samma kammanta, encourage non-violence and benevolence. Right mindfulness, samma sati, right concentration, samma samadhi, help us to observe our thought, our emotion, preventing them from escalating into harmful action. It is the easy way, simple way in daily life. Global peace in action. Buddhist principles have inspired many people to work for peace. Mindfulness communication. Samma vajaและ mindfulness communication. And compassionate listening. Compassionate listening are core tenets. By addressing the root causes of conflict, greed, lopa, or raga, hatred, dosa, and ignorance, moha, Buddhism offers a profound solution for a more peaceful world. The goal is not just an end to war. The goal is not just an end to war, but the creation of a society built on mutual respect and understanding. Right. The way to the highest happiness, highest peace, according to the principle of Ariyamakha, the Noble Eightfold Path, cover all dimension of happiness and peace. If you harm other people, you kill other living being, you cannot go to Nibbana. Without compassion, metta, loving kindness, compassion, karuna, we cannot go to Nibbana or peace. So the way to peace, to happiness, to global peace in Buddhism, encompass or cover on dimension of peace, like samma ajiva, samma vaja, not hurt, not harming or hurting people by speech, samma kammanta, not hurting or harming other people by action, like bodily action or physical action. And samma kammanta, not hurting, not harming other people by thinking, by thought, by thinking. So I think the principle of Ariyamakha, Noble Eightfold Path, contain or encompass the way of peace to the global peace already. So conclusion. Now, 4 minutes. Conclusion, a unified vision. Individual happiness, inner peace is the starting point. Of positive peace. This peace is cultivated through mindfulness, meditation, and compassion. Also loving kindness, metta. This leads to a compassionate heart, citta, compassionate mind that desire the well-being of all, creating the foundation for global peace. Global peace. The journey to peaceful world is a shared responsibility, beginning with each one of us. A shared responsibility. At Venerable Dalai Lama, he said, universal responsibility. Yeah, universal responsibility. Mean we are responsible to all universe, on the world. Not only responsible in the area of your family, area of your country, but responsible for all the world, for all living being. Universal responsibility. As the Buddha said, Evang sukhang shivanti yena hi santi bare. Happy indeed are those who live without harming others. Happy indeed are those who live without harming others. Okay. My speech finished. Thank you so much for your attention.
Okay, thank you, Ajahn. I'm really thankful, getting to learn what peace actually means in Dhamma, and that is the absence of conflict through Buddha's Dhamma teaching, Samisa Sukha, right? Which is external peace begins with internal peace, and inner peace is the foundation of outer peace, and peace is actually the highest degree of happiness. And we would like to thank you to Venerable Associate Professor Dr. Panya Vachara Bandit with a small souvenir from our university through Dr. Suwara Nagyot, who's Vice Director for Administration of IBSC. Okay, but because of the absence, we'll invite. We would like to invite Prajaan Prasamut Vachiravit to offer the souvenir to Most Venerable. One second, he's coming. And now let me invite all of the participants that have received certificates by hand to take a picture with our most vulnerable. So please, all who have received certificates, please come up to the stage for group photos. Including myself too. Okay. ยังกรุ๊ปโฟโต้หมดเลยไหมยังไม่ต้องกรุ๊ปโฟโต้ใช่ไหม Okay, so after this, at 10:15, we'll have what Miss Sydney has mentioned.
After this, thank you for joining us for today's morning section. So now we will have a coffee break for 15 minutes and we will come back on 10:15.
Make sure you come back right on time of 10:15 because we'll have the
Dhamma
Dhamma
music.
music.
Yes.
Yeah, very interesting. So let's go have happiness of sukha, right? To sukha in Thai, which means toilets. Yeah, and at 10:15 will be music from Plum Village. Make sure you come back on time. It's the biggest theme of the Plum Village. So make sure you come right on time, 10:15.
ขอถ่ายรูปหน่อยนะพี่ปอเอก
with a PhD in Buddhist study from Mahajula Rajavitiyalai University. He has also studied at multiple institutes in India as well, focusing on Buddhist philosophy and Tibetan language. And today's topic, he will talking about happiness is here and now. We will explore this powerful and important topic. So maybe we will wait a little bit more, or we will wait a little bit more
Until
before.
10:15, maybe one more minute. But
Yeah.
before we start, have any of you ever heard of Plum Village?
Yes, it's quite a long history as well, right?
Right.
Yeah,
And
and also
I just heard the history of Plum Village earlier this morning by,
Mhm.
through my professor, that Plum Village started back in the 70s after the Vietnam War ended with the States. And the first branch was established at, not in France. And there's a branch here in Thailand, in
yes,
Pak Chong, in Korat, Nakhon Ratchasima province of Thailand.
and a very popular one as well. And right now,
Have
here
you
today,
visited before?
not yet, that's
Yeah, me neither.
unfortunately, but maybe
Looking
in the
forward
future.
to
Yes,
visit.
yeah. But also, they also have the special one that we will listen today. That is Dharma music, right?
Mm.
I have heard that this music can calm our mind easily. Most of us maybe practice for the meditation on silent. But
It's
right now,
Dhamma music like when we hear like my
that is the
family,
secret that we
my
will explore.
family, like my Chinese family listen to, like a chanting, Jamak when Im chanting,
Maybe
during
that is another different
during
method. Maybe
the Chinese New Year, and Sajin and like that. Is it the same way? We don't know.
maybe just keep it secret right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so we will explore it together. So, do we are ready for now?
Yeah.
Shall
Yeah.
we?
Yeah. Shall we
Everyone is
start?
ready? Okay, everyone is ready. Yeah. Yeah. So, so everyone, please join us to listen to Dharma basics.
Dear respected venerable monks and nuns, dear brothers, dear sisters, and all lay friends. Today we have a chance to do singing meditation together. And before we start, we would like to invite all venerable monks and nuns to listen to the three sounds of the bells. The sound of the bells help us to go back to our true home. Listen, listen, this wonderful sound. Bring me back to my true home.
Dear respected venerable and nuns, dear noble community. So before our Dharma teachers sharing, we would like to invite you to practice some mindfulness songs with us. In Plum Village, singing it not only to enjoy, but also a way of practicing mindfulness. So when we sing together, we can cultivate peace and joy in the here and the now. And also we can nourish our brotherhood and sisterhood. So today we would like to introduce to all of you 3 songs. And the first song's name is Breathing In, Breathing Out. ลมหายใจ So for this song, we would like to invite you, all of you, to return to your breathing, and you can connect with the qualities of nature within yourself. We can be like flowers. We can be solid as a mountain. We can be spacious as the sky. And through this song, we also feel true freedom available in every breath and step. And for this song, we also have some body movement, so we can be easy just to remember the lyrics of this song. Okay. We will sing this song in English first and then in Thai.
Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. I am blooming as the flower. I am fresh as the dew. I am solid as a mountain. I am firm as the earth. I am free, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing out. I am water reflecting what is new, what is true. And I feel there is space deep inside of me. I am free, I am free, I am free.
เป็นภาษาไทย หายใจออก
หายใจออก
หายใจเข้า
หายใจออกหายใจออก
เปรียบดอกไม้
ดอกไม้
ที่แย้มบาน
ที่แย้มบาน
สดชื่นเหมือน
ชื่นเหมือน
น้ำค้างกลางปลา
น้ำค้างกลางไพร
ดังแน่นเหมือนภูฟ้ากว้างใหญ่ มันโคนคล้ายดังพื้นดินฉันปล่อยวางหายใจเข้าหายใจออกหายใจเข้าหายใจออกดังเปลือนน้ำสะท้อนเงาความทุกข์ต้องและความจริงเปรียบเสมือนความว่างเปล่าอยู่ภายในตัวฉันเองฉันสงบฉันสบายฉันปล่อยวาง And the next song we would like to offer to all of you is The Leaves of One Tree. And for this song, we want to remind just everyone of our deep interconnection. We are not an individual part. We are one, and we can go as a river. And with this song, so we can nourish through brotherhood and sisterhood in us. And the song's name is The Leaves of One Tree. ใบไม้ต้นเดียวกัน
We are the leaves of one tree. The time has come for all to live as one. We are the leaves of one tree. We are the wave of one sea. We are the way of one sea. The time has come for all to live as one. We are the wave of one sea. We are the star of one sky. We are the star of one sky. The time has come for all to live as one. We are the star of one sky. We are the leaves of one tree. We are the waves of one sea. We are the stars of one sky. เราคือใบไม้ต้นเดียวกัน เราคือใบไม้ต้นเดียวกัน เวลามีมาให้เราได้ใช้ร่วมกัน เราคือใบไม้ต้นเดียวกัน เราคือลูกคลื่นทะเลเดียวกัน เราคือลูกคลื่นทะเลเดียวกัน เวลามีมาให้ คือดวงดาวฟ้าเดียวกันเราคือดวงดาวฟ้าเดียวกันเวลามีมาให้เราได้ใช้ร่วมกันเราคือดวงดาวฟ้าเดียวกันเราคือใบไม้ต้นเดียวกันเราคือลูกคลื่นทะเลเดียวกันเราคือดวงดาวฟ้าเดียวกัน
Dear venerable monks and nuns, thank you for your singing with us during the time when we do singing meditation. We also relax. We relax our face because in our face have many muscles need to relax, release. And our body also, we relax and we keep our smiling. When we smile, and every body, every cell of the body relax, and we can free. We can as be during the time we singing meditation. Now we sing the last song. Brother can introduce. Yeah.
And the last song we would like to offer to all of you today is Happiness is Here and Now. The theme of our Dharma, Dharma teachers sharing.
And before we sing, please turn left and turn right to listen your beloved one, monks and nuns, to recognize the present moment. And behind you and in front of you, we are the same family. And this is the opportunity for we meet each other. We sit together to listen the Dharma of the Buddha.
So when we sing this song, we can recognize that we don't need to find happiness anywhere. We can find happiness in the here and the now.
Happiness is here and now. I have drawn my worries, nowhere to go, nothing to do, no longer happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries, somewhere to go, something to do, but I don't need to hurry. ตรงนี้ที่ใจฉันสุขเมื่อปล่อยวางความกังวลไม่ไปที่ไหนไม่ทำเรื่องใดเราจึงไม่ต้องรีบเร่งณตรงนี้ที่ใจฉันสุขเมื่อปล่อยวางความกังวลใจ
จะไปที่ไหนจะทำเรื่องใดแต่เราก็ไม่ต้องเร่งรีบ
And in Vietnamese,
ta hạnh phúc liền giây phút này lòng đã quyết dứt hết âu lo không đi đâu nữa có chỉ để làm hồng buông bỏ sống không vội vàng ta hạnh phúc liền giây phút này lòng đã quyết dứt hết âu lo thông dong khi bước thanh thời lúc làm lòng thanh thản sống trong nhẹ nhàng.
thank you so much for practicing singing the meditation with us.
Dear venerable monks, nuns, and brothers, sisters, and all lay members. When we do singing meditation, when we sit here, we really touch with the many monks and nuns and all lay members around. We feel about we are the same family. We are the daughters, brothers of the Buddha. And this is the opportunity for we gather to share about our Dharma of Buddha. And our tradition is our teacher Zen Master Thích Nhất Hạnh. He have a guided sitting meditation. Like when we do sitting meditation, we have the text, like the chapter, how to do during the time we sit. We don't just only sit. We have the guided. We have the way to solve the clearly the sentence for we easy to do meditation. And we still remember when our teacher still alive, and he's guide for us the tamers. The text is let the Buddha breathe, let the Buddha sit, because we know we are nun or we are monk or we are venerable, but sometimes we feel tired. Sometimes we feel like lazy. Do you feel like that sometimes? Yeah, we are so diligent, right? But sometimes we don't want to sit. We don't want to do meditate. Of course, we are the human being. And our teacher is really apply Buddhism, and he know his disciple, sometimes they don't want to sit, they don't want to meditate. That's why he guide us how to do sitting meditation when you want. when you lazy. And this is the timer to guide us to do meditation and to invite the Buddha sit with us. We don't need to sit. We don't need to do anything else. We let the Buddha sit. Now I would like to invite brothers, sisters, and lay friends. We sit upright and we relax to whole body. Come back to your breathing. When you breathing in, you aware of your whole body. When you breathing out, you relax to your whole body. In, out. Breathing in, let the Buddha breathe. I don't need to breathe. Breathing out, let the Buddha sit. I don't need to sit. In, let the Buddha breathe. Out, let the Buddha sit. Breathing in, the Buddha is breathing. The Buddha is sitting. Breathing out, I have a chance to breathe. I have a chance to sit. In, Buddha is breathing. Out, I have a chance to breathe. Breathing in, the Buddha is breathing. The Buddha is sitting. Breathing out, I am the breathing. I am the sitting. Breathing in, there is only breathing, only sitting. Breathing out, no one sitting, no one breathing. In, only breathing. Out, no one breathing. Breathing in, peace in breathing. Breathing out, joy in sitting. In, peace. Out, joy. Breathing in, peace is breathing. Breathing out, joy is sitting. In is breathing. Out is sitting. Breathing in, this is the happy moment. Breathing out, this is a wonderful moment. In, happy moment. Out, wonderful moment. Thank you, Venerable monks and nuns. Now you can open your eyes and massage your shoulder, your head, your hand, and thank you. And now we would like to invite Venerable monks, our teacher, to come here to give the Dharma talk.
No need, no need, no need, no need. Check over here. Yeah. Your respected venerable monks and nuns, then friends. I'm Brother Chan Phakter. I'm from Indonesia. I'm represent Thai Plum Village Dharma Teacher Council to come here today with my siblings, brother and sisters, to come to offer our presence and our practice to all of us together here. And we are very lucky today because at the very beginning we have very wonderful a talk, a keynote speech by Vice Rector for Academic Affairs, Venerable Associate Professor Dr. Panyawachara Pandit. And I really appreciate it. It's very clear in the way, feeling like I don't need to say anything anymore. Because the talk was very, very clear. And also, it is very honored to be invited by IBSC. And then we thank the director of IBSC, Venerable Dr. Prakususamo Wachiravit Titawangso. Yeah. And then also my best friend, Ajahn Virasa, the director for the Innovative Mindfulness and Peace Studies program of IBSC, and also the lecturer like Dr. Sakchai. Yeah, and we met few times. Yeah, in the Pak Chong in our center and over here, and Meiji also, and all of you. And today we would like to. Actually, my brother and sister, when they sang the song, "Happiness is here and now," they already convey all the message, and it's done. Finish. Yeah. And please allow me to say a few words about happiness is here and now. Next slide. So our teachers repeat many times, happiness is here and now. And then what meaning of happiness is already being shared by our Vice Rector. And then maybe let us see what is here and now, yeah, according to Plum Village traditions. So actually here and now is very clear, is mindfulness itself. Yeah. So what you have been practiced, especially the innovative mindfulness, I think mindfulness have to be innovative. Yeah. And then we can invite more people to come to practice. but the essence still the same. And then according to plant village, is the here and now itself. Yeah. When our mind return to the here and in the now, or we call it a present moment. Because we are too busy to think about the past and the future. And slowly the past become our prison. We are feeling like being imprisoned by our thoughts about the past. And then we regret all the time. And then also we are very busy making planning for the future. Yeah. And then sometimes the future become an illusory promise, because whatever we imagine right now is totally different from what happened. Yeah, we are thinking, oh, future like this, like this. When the future arrive in the present moment, is totally different. So a lot of disappointment, a lot of worry. But I don't mean that we not allowed to think about the past or the future. You can do that. But now the problem is we are doing that too much. Yeah. A doctor will say if you take something too much, it will become a problem, right? If you got sick, you go to visit the doctor, and then the doctor say, okay, this is a sickness. I give you this medicine, medicine A, medicine B. Please eat the A medicines, only once a day, okay? And then the medicine B, you eat 3 times a day, right? So when you eat the medicine, you follow the prescriptions of a doctor. But nowadays people, they are not very patient. I want to heal quickly. So I just one time eat 10 medicine at one time so I can heal quickly. Yeah. So you see the medicine can become a poison. Yeah. So we have to follow the instruction from the doctor, from the medical medical doctor. And the past is no longer there, is already gone. Yeah. And then the future is not yet arrived. And then we worry so much about the past and the future. At the end, we sacrifice the present moment. We sacrifice the now. Actually, our lives only really happen in the present moment, not in the future, not in the past. But we are spending so much time worry about the future and regretting about the past. Yeah. So what the Buddha want to share his message about mindfulness here and now is the return regularly to the present moment. Next slide. So when we say happiness is here and now, actually we can change into happiness is mindfulness. So you are heading to a right direction, the directions of happiness, the directions of here and now. Congratulations, huh? I think all of us need it. Nowadays, people selling a program of a mindfulness that you have to pay a lot of money. You have to pay a lot of price, money, in order to follow a certain programs. Even now, Western academic or scholar, they make a 8 weeks program. They have a cognitive program, a stress reduction program, and then you have to pay very, very expensive. Yeah. But of course, they backed by their big name of a university, for example, Massachusetts University, and then they make a research in the healthcare field, and then slowly, even IBSC, I think slowly you try to measure your brain wave and see what kind of happiness, what happened to you, yeah, based on the machine, based on the wave. And now AI is quite influence all of our life. Yeah. But I make this slide by myself, not asking AI to make it, okay? Because I heard many students nowadays, I don't know in IBSC or in MCU. Sometimes people just type in the chat GPT, please make me a presentation or a proposal for my thesis for my dissertations. Give me an idea. Sometimes it's really helpful, but slowly our brain doesn't work. Yeah, we make ourselves lazy. So don't sell yourself to the AI, okay? Work hard. Your brain have to work. Yeah, or else slowly the AI become very smart, and then slowly human beings going toward a different directions. Yeah. So don't be outsmarted by AI, okay? It's quite useful. Yeah. Don't abuse AI, okay? Next slide. So our teachers, he wrote a calligraphy saying that mindfulness is a source of happiness. So you can see the relationship between here and now and the source of happiness. And at the very beginning, I confused when I read this because I try to understand the word using my logic mind, the logic, and then it become very messy. But when we practice sitting meditation, we practice walking meditation, our minds become clear. And then slowly it makes sense. Now it makes sense slowly. Yeah. And then the more I practice, it more makes sense to me why my teacher say that actually mindfulness is a source of happiness. So you are enrolled in this innovative mindfulness. You are actually creating this mindfulness, the source of happiness for all. Yeah. Next. But there's one thing that I would like to highlight to everybody, what we call habit energy. In Pali, they call it a vasana. Yeah. Our teachers define this habit energy is an ingrained tendency. So it's an imprint. It's imprint in all of us. So it's a tendency, often unconscious. Okay, unconscious means the opposite of mindfulness. Oh. That pull us to act or think. So the two, to act or and things, because our speech also action, right? Yeah. In a particular way, typically driven by negative patterns. Yeah, we have so many negative patterns in all of us. We are very familiar with. Yeah. Like constant rushing. Probably, I'm in the master degree, I'm in the PhD program. You always think that how to graduate very quickly. So I can run away from MCU, I can finish my program from MCU. So you think that, do you think it's a suffering? We are sitting here to learning or practicing, learning the Buddha's teaching or practicing the meditation? If you think IBSC or MCU is a prison, it's totally wrong thinking. Ajahn say you need to right thinking, yeah, with the right view. So we don't need to wait until finally I receive a master of art degree in the Buddhist studies. I can be happy, but only that few seconds. After that, I have to go home to my home country. I have to return to Vietnam. I have to return to Myanmar, continue my suffering over there. So do you think like that? No, now is the right time for our happiness. Do not wait until you receive the PhD degree. But frankly speaking, during my time, I spent because I'm also alumni of IBSC, 5 years IBSC students. Very long. You know what? Because there's another 2 years as a COVID. So every time I talk to professor, please, I want to graduate quickly. The professor said, no, maybe just wait because the campus is closing due to COVID-19. So I have to be patient. I practice patience, breathing in, breathing out. To bear my suffering, cannot have a consultation with my professor. And slowly I realized the happiness is not really when I wait until I receive my PhD. But when I receive my PhD, I also happy, you know. So happiness right here and now. Happiness when I receive a doctor degree of a PhD. So we have to be happy both. Yeah. Don't suffer now. Yeah. Maybe you think, oh, I have to suffer a lot to have an interview, to write a lot, typing a lot on my laptop, to write a lot of things. So the message is very clear. Now to be happy. Don't wait. Yeah. And regretting the past. Yeah. Frankly speaking, dear friends, there's a lot of moment in myself. Oh, so difficult to study this PhD. I want to give up. Do you have that? I think you have a lot. So much suffering. Yeah. But I bear those suffering until I really finish. So there's a great satisfaction. There's a great happiness. So do not give up. Because I have seen with my own eyes, when I enter IBSC, we have almost 30 students in the class. And then how many among 30 of a student and graduated received their PhD degree? Not more than 10. Yeah. You see, so a lot of people, they not fail, but I think there's something happened in them and then they did not finish. So I wish all of you you have to finish, you have to. The happiness right here and now, it can supply you with more energy to continue. So when I say like this, I can share directly from your own personal experience, right? Because I'm also a student before. Yeah. So next slide. So in Plum Village, we practice at least this exercise regularly. Because happiness, like what our vice rector share, is starting from our body. Number 1 to number 4 is the first 4 exercise of mindful breathing. Yeah, but this is in Plum Village way. Like the sister just now shared with you, the in-breath and out-breath. The first one, we aware of our in-breath and out-breath. You can do it everywhere. Even during your typing, I have a software. Every 1 hour, it will frozen my laptop. And then suddenly the screen come out, breathing in, breathing out, breathe, smile, and relax. So I have to follow the computer. It means like I have to stop a little bit to breathe and relax and practice the mindful exercise. Do you have that? You can install one. Yeah. Every half an hour or maybe every 1 hour, you stop for 1 minute or 2 minutes to practice mindful breath. This is from Anapanasati Sutta. Yeah. The second one, we can follow our in-breath and out-breath all the way through. So we know how long and how short our breathing. So this is to apply, to relax our body. Because sometimes I'm typing on the laptop for 1 hour, there's a lot of tension. Even my face change. Before is very bright. After 1 hour, my brother sometimes came to the room and said, "Hey brother, why your face is look like a dragon?" What happened with the dragon? Like dragon want to spit fire. Yeah. You can tell because when you works, you lost your awareness many times. So I have to change my face once again into a calm peace by breathing. Yeah. Number 4 is to aware of my body if there's any tension. The 4 is relaxing or calming. Sometimes we call it embracing our body. So this is the first 4 exercise. And the second one, so number 1 to number 4 to help us to have a happiness through our physical. Yeah, physical happiness. Yeah, the peace, the calm is the happiness. And then the number 5 to number 8 is related to our feelings. Yeah. We deliberately generate joy and happiness. Yeah, number 5 and number 6. Happy. Why? Because my in-breath and out-breath feels so smooth. Long time ago, do you still remember when we have a COVID situations? A lot of people having problem with their breathings. Yeah. Now we take an in-breath, we can have an out-breath. It's very smooth, and we are very fortunate. We're still alive right now. Actually, if you go to hospital, you will see a lot of people have to breathe using a oxygen tube. They're having a lot of difficulty in breathing. Yeah. So we just feel joy and happiness just because we can still breathing in and breathing out. Number 7 and 8 is to recognize this uncomfortable feeling in us. And then the number 8, we embrace. We don't fight. Sometimes we have a lot of dosa or hatred. We want to kick out the uncomfortable feeling. So we create a war inside of us. So the war outside is starting from inside. Yeah. The internal war inside of us. So this long time we have been fighting ourselves. We are punching, not punching others, but we are punching ourselves. We are fighting with ourselves. Yeah. So when we can stop this fighting inside of us, I think there will be a peaceful world. That's why we call it peace in oneself, peace in the world. Yeah, this world will become very peaceful starting from ourselves. Yeah. So there's another exercise you can find out in the Anapanasati Sutta. Yeah, it's very interesting sutra. Next one. But of course, when we talk about happiness, because we talk about happiness is here and now, we talk about mindfulness, but we also want to see what is the connection between happiness and suffering, right? Because all of us, oh, I only want happiness. Please throw away all the suffering. If you throw away all our suffering, there's no more happiness. Yeah. In Plum Village, we have a term called no mud, no lotus. So for you to choose between mud and lotus, oh, I only want lotus because lotus is very beautiful and clean and I want it. Throw away all the mud, right? But with the eyes of interconnectedness, interbeing, interdependence, we will see that the mud actually giving a nourishment to the lotus, right? So if you throw away all the mud, and then there's no lotus for us. So suffering also can become a good ingredient for us to create happiness. Don't throw away your suffering. Don't throw away the mud. This is why we are here, to transform the mud into a vitamin, a mineral, so we can grow more lotus, using our suffering to grow happiness. Very good ingredient. Like a skillful farmer, he or she will know how to convert the compost. Yeah. The compost, he has to transform the compost, and then slowly the compost become a fertilizer. We can do that. According to Buddha, it's possible. So with the eyes of interconnectedness to see that actually suffering and happiness, they are interconnected. Don't throw away our suffering. Don't run away from our suffering. Yeah. Even in the Pado Sutta, in the Majjhima Nikaya, it says, whoever sees the dependent originations sees the Dhamma. Look at the lotus, look at the mud, we can see the Dhamma. Yeah. Look at suffering, look at happiness, we can see the Dhamma. Whoever sees the Dhamma sees the dependent origination. So we want to see how suffering and happiness connected to each other. We don't discriminate them. Next. Probably we know that when the Buddha spoke about the Four Noble Truths, we will see that there's a suffering, dukkha, right? We learn this very well. We have this what we call a samudaya, the source, the reason. And then the number 3, nirodha, the cessations of suffering. And then the path, the marga. This is just a simple words to represent the idea of a Buddha. But in Plum Village, we use a different term how to translate this. Let's read through. The first one, when we talk about dukkha, our teacher used the term a little bit different. He called it ill being. The existence is mean like we acknowledge there's an ill being. Most of the time we try to push away, but now we acknowledge, yes, there's a suffering, physical suffering. I have to sit down here to listen to a monk talking for so long. Yeah. And then the second one is the making, the source, to contribute to the number 1, correct? The making. You want to make a bread, you have to make the bread. You need to find the flour. You need to find the ingredient, right? There's an ingredients for the ill being or the dukkha. So you see the number 1 and number 2, actually the Buddha are talking about ill being. And then number 3, number 4 is the opposite. And then our teacher say the possibility of restoring well-being. You know why we have well-being? Because we have ill-being. Ill-being at the end become a source, become a fertilizer for us. Yeah. And then how? Our teacher mentioned clearly is the noble, eightfold path that leads to well-being. Nowadays, all of us talking about mental well-being, physical well-being, which is what Achan shared at the very beginning, the happiness. I really appreciate when he say, Santi, Paramang, Sukhang. And it's giving a very strong imprint when every time he say that words. Santi is the peace. It's the highest happiness. I don't know why this sentence, I think just now Achan quote from the Dhammapada. Yeah, Santi, Paramang, Sukhang. Paramang is mean the highest. In the Mahayana, we also have Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisattva, the Hat Sutra. It means the furthest, the highest. Sukhang is the happiness, highest happiness. So everybody, we can return to contemplate this Santi Paramang Sukhang. Yeah. Next. So in our teacher's book called The Heart of a Buddha's Teachings, mention there's a 4 contribution to our happiness and our suffering. The first one, he say, is the edible food. Consists of solid and liquid food that we ingest through the mouth. Yeah. The second one, he mentioned the sense impressions, the 6 sense organs, eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. The third one is the volitions, is the strong desire to obtain what we want. and it is the ground of all actions. And the last one, he mentioned the consciousness is the form of a seeds that have great potential that have been sown by the past action, family, and society. It's very easy nowadays. You can go to online to check a sutta called Putta Mamsa Sutta. Putta means children or son. Son. Putta is a son. Mamsa means flesh. It sounds a little bit scary when I listen to the name of a sutra. But the sutra mentioned is a son's flesh sutta. If you want to know a little bit deeper, please go to find and read it. It's a little bit scary, but provide us a very strong image of how the consumption influence us. Nowadays, we use social media a lot. We watch the TikTok, we look at the Facebook, we look at the Instagram. If you happen to look at a short video in TikTok, for example, consists a lot of violence, speech, and action. It waters the violence in you. It is called the sense impressions. You receive from your eyes, you receive from your ears. So it really depends on what do you ingest with your five senses. Be careful. If we have mindfulness, oh, I don't want to see this one. So much violence. So the mindfulness works. This is not a healthy food. I don't want to eat. Yeah. So this is how mindfulness works. Or if you want to read more, there's a book called The Heart of a Buddha's Teaching by our teacher. It's all of basic teachings that our teacher put it together as a Plum Village theory. Next. So, okay, my time is over. Happiness is here and now. The first thing I have dropped is the worries. Because we have too much worries. Yeah. Nowhere to go, nothing to do because we have so many places we want to go. We have so many things, so busy. So we have to reduce them. So we don't need to be no longer in a hurry. And happiness is really here and now. And then let's regularly drop our worries. And if you need to go to somewhere, if you need to do something, but don't need to hurry. You do in that way, there's more mindfulness within you. And then please allow me to read a sutta translated by our teachers just for us to contemplate. It's called a Discourse on Happiness. Even though it's called a Mangala Sutta, but our teacher translated in a little bit different ways. Yeah, let's look together. I heard these words of the Buddha one time when the Lord was living in the vicinity of Savatthi at the Anantapindika monastery in the Jeta Grove. Late at night, a deva appeared whose light and a beauty made the whole Jeta Grove shine radiantly. After paying respect to the Buddha, the deva asked him a question in the form of a verse. Many gods and men are eager to know what are the greatest blessings which bring about peaceful and happy life. Please, Tathagata, will you teach us? This is the Buddha's reply. Not to be associated with the foolish one, to live in the company of wise people, honoring those who are worthy honoring. This is the greatest happiness. Yeah. To live in a good environment, to have planted good seeds, and to realize that you are on the right path. This is the greatest happiness. To have a chance to learn and grow, to be skillful in your profession and craft, practicing the precepts and loving speech. This is the greatest happiness. To be able to serve and support your parents, to cherish your own family, to have a vocation that brings you joy. This is the greatest happiness. To live honestly, generous in giving, to offer support to relatives and friends. Living a life of blameless conduct. This is the greatest happiness. To avoid unwholesome actions, not caught by alcoholism and drugs. And to be diligent in doing good things, this is the greatest happiness. To be humble and polite in manner, to be grateful and content with simple life, not missing the occasion to learn the Dharma, this is the greatest happiness. To persevere and to be open to change, to have regular contact with monks and nuns, and to fully participate in Dharma discussions, this is the greatest happiness. To live diligently and attentively, to perceive the noble truth, and to realize nirvana, this is the greatest happiness. To live in the world with your heart undisturbed by the world, with all sorrow ended, dwelling in peace, this is the greatest happiness. For he or she who accomplishes this, unvanquished wherever she goes, always she is safe and happy. Happiness lives within oneself. Thank you very much. Maybe let's go for the last. There's a page. Okay, this is just jokes for you. There's a friend asking a person this one. Where did you find that? Find what? This one. I've been searching it everywhere. And this guy just innocently replied, oh, I created myself. It means we create our own happiness. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Venerable Dr. Chanpati from the Plum Village, for giving us the Dhamma talk and teachings today. My favorite part is no mud, no lotus. That was my favorite part because without suffering, how can we appreciate happiness? That's from my understanding. And then also thank you, the venerables and nuns from your team, village. I very, very great music. I think if they didn't become nun, they would have compete in Blackpink with the Black. So thank you so much. And on behalf of IBSC, we would like to thank you, Venerable and monks and nuns from Plum Village. And on our behalf, we would like to invite Venerable Dr. Pakusamu Wachirawit Titawangso in giving small souvenirs to venerables.
Thank you, Bante. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. So after that, we will go to the village. Yeah, so we will make some activity. Thank you, Bante.
Oh,
Also, we would like to thank you for nun and monk who giving a very nice music for us. We have a souvenir as well so please come to the stage to receive our souvenir as well.
if we could invite everyone from the
Yeah, from Formulate,
From-
please go on the stage to
Yeah.
take a picture.
we have group photos. Oh. Oh. Okay. Thank you. And before we take a lunch break, let us, explain a little bit or go through a little bit about what will happen in the afternoon after the lunch break. So in the afternoon, we'll have a discussion
On
of
mindfulness for a peaceful world from MTV perspective on we will start on 12:45, so we will have around like 1 hour for our break. The break will have also the vegetarian, vegetarian and
and
also
meat eaters.
yeah.
And when I first heard of MTV, when I saw the script, of MTV, I thought we are talking about, well, like we will have a talk on Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and Britney Spears because I'm 90s kids, but it's not. Unfortunately, MTV stands for Mahayana as an M, and T is Theravada, and the V is Vajrayana. So yeah, sorry to disappoint you. If you're a 90s kid like me, we're not presenting Britney Spears or NSYNC or Backstreet Boys.
Okay, so I think this is the right time for
Yeah, and again, we'll start at 12:45, and please be on time because we will give out certificates for you all as well. Not only guest speakers that will get certificates, and again, the lunchroom where we'll be dining is right across the hall, so it will be a buffet. So you can grab any foods and sit anywhere. There are two rooms that we all can sit in. The one is the room where we grab the foods, and another one is room 201. And the best part of it is that it's all free. Thank you.
Thank you.